Hello, I'm in to my first video using a capture card. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've been sort of hemming and hawing about getting one for like the past 6 months, but I finally got one. So yeah, let's celebrate by playing some things on wheels. Probably not really the game for people would want me to play, but this video is more of a test, more than anything else, just to get something out there and see how it turns out. And yeah, just for people that want to know, Things on Wheels is a Xbox Live Arcade game that came out in 2010. So yeah, I'm just gonna play some single player here. What's the prologue? Oh, there's a sandbox mode where you just drive around, not do anything, and there's also a blog where I finished the game, so these ones are at the end, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's the start. Yeah, so and I believe those times on the left, I think those are real to when I unlocked them. So yeah, back well, it's nearly 6 years ago. So yeah, I don't know why it has a blog. I don't know why it has a story. It's just a simple racing game. We'll get stuck in to the championship mode. Yeah, you start off with vintage cars, and then you eventually unlock muscle cars and eventually supercars as well. And this game got slated pretty much when it first came out, and I can understand why. It doesn't really have, well, slated is maybe a bit strong, but I can see why it doesn't really have much of a discernible personality. But it was on my hard drive, and I didn't have bad. I played it quite a lot when it first came out. Yeah, so as you can see, pretty simple kart racer style game. Very forgiving handling, and there's power-ups. And yeah, this is pretty similar to a game that came out recently on PS4 called Tabletop Racing World Tour, but I actually think this game's better than that. I like this game's style a little bit more. This game's more colourful than that game, and the tracks design is more varied, more interesting in this game compared to that game. Yeah, they're both pretty generic games, all told, but I just think this game executes the sort of simple idea better compared to Tabletop Racing World Tour. This isn't a good example of an interesting track. As you can see, it's just a figure eight, and it's pretty small. My best lap is 16 seconds, as you can see at the top there. But yeah, I'll play a couple of races and then I'll just upload this and see how it comes out. Yeah, I'm capturing it at 720p at the moment. With the 360, there's no real point in capturing above that, considering most games run at 720. So yeah, setting this thing up was a bit of a pain. Not like the wires and all that. That was actually thankfully quite easy, but it took a while for me to get the software working the way I wanted it to. So yeah, that took a while. I had to install it multiple times, and had to turn the computer off and on again. All that sort of good stuff. But I got there eventually. Here's the second track loading up. Gran Turismo. Yeah, all of the tracks, and well, not all of them, but most of them have really terrible pun names like that. Yeah. Go. Not a lot of power-ups in this game. As you saw me using the boost in the first round. That green one that I didn't get there is like a shield power-up that pushes people away. The yellow one that I just drove past, that's like a lightning one that zaps everyone in front of you and slows them down. The ice one that I just missed was helps make your opponent's wheels icy, so it's harder for them to steer and things like that. Yeah, this is just standard boost. Here's the lightning one that I was talking about, but it doesn't do anything if you're first. It only affects people. That's actually someone using it on me there. I think that's it. I think that's all the power-ups, and there's no like super power-ups or anything. There's nothing too amazing. If you get more of the same power-up, you just get more of it, if that makes sense, you know. Tabletop Racing World Tour had a mechanic where if you collected, they had the same power up, it made that power up better, but whatever, not a big deal. This game doesn't really have like shortcuts or anything like that. It's not that kind of game. But yeah, maybe something like that would have benefited it, I'm not sure. But yeah, even this second level, this is far more intricate and more interesting than anything you would see in Tabletop Racing World Tour. Most of the races in Tabletop Racing World Tour are very basic, like circuits, you know. I'm pretty far out in the lead. I'm playing on normal, just in case you were wondering. Hopefully this video turns out well. I'll be really excited if it does, you know. Means I can play all sorts of stuff. I have hundreds of Xbox 360 games, you know. So yeah, it'd be fun digging some of those out and playing them again and talking about them, because if you guys know me, I know a lot of, well, I seem to retain a lot of useless knowledge about games, so it'll be fun digging that out. Yeah, this is a better game than Tabletop Racing World Tour for sure. The graphics aren't actually that much worse either. Like, even though Tabletop Racing World Tour is a PS4 GIF, at all better, to be honest. There's a little shortcut here, but you could say, where you can boost over those rocks. If you're good at it, you can actually shave off quite a lot of time. That was the way. There's an achievement on this game to get like a really fast lap on this track. That was kind of doing that was kind of the way they got that achievement. I think I do have all the achievements in this game apart from the DLC ones. Yeah, this game actually did have DLC, believe it or not. It had a multiplayer too. It had I'm pretty sure it had online play, but I don't think I ever played it. I did play it split screen though. I don't know if it's split screen up to 2 players or 4, I'm not sure. I'll probably do one more race and then call it. Next track, Guns and Races. That's if that's supposed to be a Guns N' Roses reference, it's pretty weak. Yeah, this game I believe it was published by Focus, and it was developed by a company called Load. I think they were based in France. I want to say they were ex-Ubisoft developers or something, I'm not sure. They also did a game called Mad Tracks, which is actually very similar to this. It came out before this game. I believe that came out in 2007, I want to say. Yeah, and this was kind of like the spiritual successor to that. I never really played Mad Tracks. I did play it. I played the trial, but yeah, never bought the full game. Very similar though. Getting zapped. If you have a booster, you can boost out of the lightning attack thing, and the shield as well. And if you've got lightning yourself, poo, that wasn't good driving. Yeah, if you got the lightning yourself, you can use it to get out of that. Yeah, so as you can see, well, I ran out of boost, but yeah, I was able to boost out of that lightning attack. Oh, more terrible driving. Doesn't really matter though, considering I seem to be pretty far ahead. Something about this genre. I always want these games to do. They always seem to fall short of expectations, you know. I think this is actually one of the better ones, but yeah, I don't know. These games never really seem to be as great as they should be. They always lack imagination, really. Especially when it comes to like the power-ups and things like that. They always stick to the basics when it comes to that stuff. So I'll quick. You never know. Player match, quick match. Connected to host? No, I'm sure this is me on my own. Yeah, it's me on my own. That's what I thought. I wasn't like, oh, really? There's someone playing this? Yeah. We'll try rank match. You know, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's just me again, and it's guns and races. So it'll automatically pick guns and races. So. Yeah, I don't think I ever played it online, and as it was a Xbox Live arcade game, you got your leaderboards and all that guff. I'm not ranked in any of those apparently, and achievements, like I said, I think I've got all of them apart from the DLC ones. Yeah, so that was the achievement I was talking about earlier. You had to beat that Grand Turismo track in 56 seconds. Yeah, I think that was the most difficult one. The rest of them were really easy. Yeah, so that's that. This has just been a test, if anything else. I hope you guys enjoy it, and obviously I'm gonna do more substantial stuff. This is yeah, just me messing about. So see you guys later. Check out